Welcome. I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is October 6th, 2022. You know what that means? It is day 6 of the 31 Days of Fright horror movie project, year 11, and today's movie is one of the top tier alligator movies. Movies where animals have gone wild, gone mad, like just whatever. It is Alligator. This is a very fun movie to watch. It is. So when I get to my ranking my rating at the end, it's going to be kind of tough because it really fits into a couple categories. But more on that in a little bit. But before I really dive deep into this movie, I need you to do a few things that helps me and helps you. By clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, leave a like, and leaving a comment, and sharing this video because it helps me get my channel and videos out there to a much broader audience. It helps you stay up to date when my videos go live. And when you leave a comment down below, it helps us interact with one another. I want to hear what you have to say about this movie. Have you seen it? What you thought about it? Do you agree with my assessment of like it being a top tier, like animals gone mad kind of movie? Or if you don't, what is your top tier? I want to hear what you have to say. So, man, this movie, what this movie's about is this little girl who gets like a pet alligator, flushes it down the toilet after her dad's like, it's just become too much to handle. And the dad's kind of a butt anyways. It's just to put it plain simple. He flushes the alligator down the toilet. And then several years later, it grows to be gigantic, and then it kind of starts to run amok in the city and eating people and everything. But the reason why it gets as big as it does is because it's been eating dogs that have been experimented on, and that's kind of rough. I hadn't seen this movie in quite some time, and I always hate seeing scenes like that. Like, as many times I've seen The Thing, I've seen like the John Carpenter's The Thing. That scene with the huskies, the snow dogs in the pen, when we get to really see like the flower kind of pop out of the stuff and the sounds the dogs make. That scene is always hard to watch, no matter how many times no matter how fake I know it is. It's just like knowing that how real, and how I've actually like, held dogs, so it really hits hard no matter what. So just knowing that, it makes the beginning of the movie kind of hard to watch, just to be honest with you, but it's not overly graphic. It really isn't. So it really does like do that. But I think he does throw like some animals into the sewer system to dispose of the carcasses and everything. But from what I recall, it's very like, it's easy to watch, but it's just knowing that what's going on makes me uneasy. But after that, the movie gets really, really fun, because the alligator starts picking people off in fun ways. And there's this really cool sequence in the movie where our main character, I can't think of his name, but he's played by Robert Forrester. He is just going through the tunnels of the sewer with a cop, and you're just seeing shadows and this, and it's just a really cool setting, and it just feels real. Like, I don't know if they actually filmed in the tunnels or they just like made them in the sets or anything like that, but it looks too good to be a set, you know what I mean? And just them kind of just walking around in the sewer systems and everything, it's just like, that's awesome. And seeing shadows of the alligator behind them, and then when it finally pops up and starts snacking on one of the cops, it's just like, oh, that's really cool. And there was a scene that got me. Since I hadn't seen this movie in quite some time, there's a secondary, there's like a bounty hunter that's kind of running around, trying to capture the animal as well. And he meets his untimely fate in an alleyway. And when it jumped out of the like the garbage or whatever. This is not spoilers or anything, because you'll never know when this scene pops up in the movie, and and it's just fun. It just when that alligator pops out of the garbage and starts snacking on the bounty hunter guy, you know the formula anyway. So it's like, and he's being eaten in a big bad way, and it's just like, oh man, it got me because I wasn't expecting the alligator to pop out of the garbage like it did. I'm like, oh, okay, it got me. But I liked it. This is like I mentioned, this is top tier. Like the special effects on the alligator itself is really good because they actually built like a big alligator itself, like from like the head to like a little bit down, and then when you need to see like it being full size, it's actually like a baby alligator built on a miniature set. So there's a scene where the alligator actually bursts through the street, and it's really cool. You can clearly tell it's a model miniature set, but I don't care. I will take that over a lot of today's CGI. Yes, I will take just special camera effects, like done on camera, practical effects. I'll take a baby alligator jumping out of a foam, miniature, and to make it look like it's 20 feet long. I love that. It just, to me, that's movie. That's what makes these movies stand out. I think that's why these movies will and have stood the test of time, just because of how well they are made. This movie is really done really well in acting, editing, just even the special visual effects when it comes to the shadows and the like like in Jaws, you you don't want to show the monster too early or too much. And so, but when this alligator's running wild at a wedding, just eating people, chef's kiss on that one. This movie is just so much fun to watch. It is great. The 4K of this, I don't normally talk about the transfers on this channel, but I do have another 4K coming up. It's a revisit in a few days, but because I really want to talk about the transfer of that particular movie, but this is fun. It looks so good, and it's I just don't know what else to say about it. It's just great special effects, great acting, great editing. It looks good because it's actually filmed on actual celluloid film. It's not, and the villains are good. You really hope that people get their comeuppance. When there's another scene. I know I'm kind of hitting some of the bigger beats when this alligator tears this limo apart. Oh, that are one of our big baddies of the movie as well as in there. It's just that is so satisfying, and it really when our villains end up meeting their demise, it's very satisfying. So yes, I recommend this movie 100%. So that's where I get into a little trouble here in a second with my rating scale. 1, it's run-of-the-mill horror. That's definitely not it. 2, best watch with a group. 3, more than average horror, but adds nothing new to the horror genre. 4, helps move the horror genre forward. And 5, being a horror classic. Now, this is tough because this fits into the last 3. And so, it's definitely best watched with a group. That's self-explanatory because this movie's a lot of fun to watch with a group. It's definitely more than average. That's 100% sure. It's definitely helped move the horror genre forward in the sense of when animals go bad, that in that genre of horror films. And then it's a horror classic. But I think that's what makes this it a 5, because that's what horror classics are. They help move the horror genre forward. They're definitely more than average. They are best watched with the group. So, yeah, it's this is a 5. It's a classic, 100%, and I just love it. And I think you should check this out. There's the special features are pretty cool. I need to watch this on commentary because it has Robert Forster, who's the star of this movie, on commentary, and that's what. Also, that's I kind of mentioned in the Puppet Master movies as well, reviews here lately, that I want to check those out on commentary and kind of see what they talk about, the special behind the scenes stuff, like some insight and stuff, because the Blu-ray on this as well has some of the has special effects and like interviews with the people, and it shows you how they get made and everything. This just makes me so much fun. And yeah, this also comes with the television version. So if you really want to like have like a really ultimate cut, ultimate version of this movie, get the 4K, because it comes with it's a 3-disc set. It comes with 4K, the Blu-ray with all the special features, and then the third disc is the TV version. So, recommend it 100%. So that is all. I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and all I can really say is thank you.